Fandom, Tumblr, it is sometimes enjoyable, it is sometimes really awful.
You would notice that.
Fandom is like a family of people that really like the same thing, and they all talk about it, you know, like TV shows or books or movies or anything.
And it's slightly neurotic and extremely obsessive, and I know what's happening 5 episodes ahead of the actual episode, but it's so much fun, like don't get me wrong, like I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah, my fandoms, it's a really long list. Sherlock, Doctor Who,
Glee,
Supernatural,
Harry Potter,
Merlin,
Nerdfighteria / John Green / Hank Green,
Once Upon a Time,
Teen Wolf,
a whole bunch of them. Tumblr is like the big fandomopolis that I think everyone uses when they're in fandom.
I found Tumblr first like 3 years ago when I wanted to make a blog, like a WordPress, and I thought, oh, I'll go to Tumblr because everyone's talking about it, but then I got on there and it was all these crazy girls, fangirls, like screaming over boys shirtless and like shows, and I was like, this is not what I want. So I made a WordPress, and then I came back and I was like, remember that thing I looked at a couple years ago, how those shirtless boys and like, you know, Jonas Brothers and stuff? Like, I need to check that back out. So I typed in tumblr.com and I was like, what is this? And I made one shortly thereafter.
Okay, well, on Tumblr there are fandoms for books, especially John Green, he's really, really big. And there's TV shows, and then the actors that are in the TV shows or movies, because there's movies too. And there's just really a fandom for everything. If you get really into it, you realize that everyone is absolutely crazy, and some of the things you find on Tumblr are really scary, actually, so.
You need to read this. I'm not.
What is it?
It's, Kurt wears a tank top.
Everyone's insane, and we all love it.
Part of being in a fandom is part of belonging, and I feel like I belong somewhere now. I feel like I've been like a closet fangirl for the first like 15 years of my life. Like when Barney was on, I was like, Barney! And now it's Glee, and I'm finally able to like be myself in a community that accepts me for who I am.
I think people get involved in fandoms so they're not by themselves, because enjoying something by yourself, you can't share it with anybody. That's not any fun. And that's the other thing about a fandom, like everyone accepts each other, like there's no judgment. I've met so many awesome people, so like it really is like a family. That's definitely what I've gotten out of fandom.